Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes and welcome to part 3 in our series on understanding chord progressions. Today we're going to look at a song that goes outside of the foundation chords in the key of G major. This is the Dr. Hook classic Walk Right In. It was a big hit many years ago. I'll sing and play it first and then we'll look at the chord sequence and discuss where it moves beyond the conventional harmonised chords from the major key. So walk right in, sit right down, Daddy, let your mind roll on. Walk right in, sit right down, Daddy, let your mind roll on. Everybody's talking about a new way of walking. Do you want to lose your mind? Walk right in, sit right down, Daddy, let your mind roll on. Okay, so in the key of G, aside from any chromatic slides, the chords we're playing are G, E 7th. Now, as we learnt in parts 1 and 2 of this series, E 7th isn't part of the foundation 7 chords in the key of G major. E minor is, but E 7th does not belong organically in the key of G major. And that's where we get that instant pull in our ear. You know, something's going on there. It's still pleasant, but it's a strong shift. Walk right in, sit right down. We're heading in a different direction. Now the next two chords are A 7th. Well, A 7th has no part in the foundation chords of G major. A minor belongs in G major, but A 7th doesn't. D 7th does. D 7th is the dominant 7th chord in the key of G. So in that first verse, we've got two chords that come straight out of the harmonised scale, G and D7, and two that don't belong in the key of G, but take us on a journey resolving back to the key of G. So E 7th, A 7th, leading back to D 7th, leading back to G. If we look at the middle section of the song, we've got G going to C 7th. Now we could just go to C, and C is one of the foundation chords in G, but certainly like in a 12-bar blues, C 7th and D 7th form the 1, 4, 5 chords if we play them as dominant 7th chords. So no problem with C 7th in the key of G. The next chord is a diminished 7th chord, even if we think of it just as a diminished chord, but it's not the home-based diminished chord of F sharp diminished. In this instance, we're playing a C sharp diminished 7th chord, or a G diminished 7th, or a E diminished 7th, or a B flat diminished 7th. Any of the 4 notes in a diminished 7th chord can be the root note of that chord. However, it's a semitone higher than the relevant diminished chord that sits naturally in the key of G. So if we put that section together, everybody's talking about a new way of talking. Do you want to lose your mind? Again, that chord instantly takes us somewhere else. But it wants to resolve to walk right in, back to G, and then we're back to E 7th, A 7th, D 7th, G. So here we've got a tune that has a mix of comfortable foundation chords from the key of G and chords that don't belong in the key of G, but resolve comfortably back to the G major. Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes. I really hope you enjoyed today's music instruction video. If you did, then you've joined the millions of viewers who have benefited from content on my free music education YouTube channel. Can I ask you to consider 2 things, please? If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll be updated every time new content is made available. Secondly, if you are in a position to do so, please consider making a donation towards the ongoing costs of producing these videos. It's safe and easy to do so. It's done via PayPal. There's a Make a Donation link on the home page of this channel under Home About. And there's also a donation link in the text for every video. Rest assured that any and all monies received will be reinvested in making this channel the best, most informative, content-rich music education channel of its kind anywhere on the internet. Thank you and bye for now.